Hello and welcome everyone. Greetings from Nottingham, in the UK. I am Dr. Felipe Lanusa and I will have the delight to chair today's event, which is about this research project, a sustainable reconstruction method for seismic-prone heritage areas in Gujarat, India, based on advanced recording technologies, developed at the Center for Architecture, Urbanism and Global Heritage at Nottingham Trent University, in which I also take part as a research fellow. This project develops a novel approach using state-of-the-art LiDAR technologies in response to the persistent challenges facing post-earthquake housing reconstruction in heritage areas, such as poor damage assessment, uncritical buildings replacement and replication, and population displacement. The method we propose is fast, affordable, and scalable to break the unsustainable cycle of buildings replacement and subsequent heritage erasure. The aim is to build future resilience and local capacity in seismic-prone heritage areas in Gujarat by offering a digital platform to enable the design of mitigation and reconstruction plans and strategies, damage and technical assessments, enhancing the reuse and repair of housing and virtually preserving its culture, embedded as the record of a living heritage. The project will last 11 months and is funded by the UKRI, the United Kingdom Research Institute, the AHRC, the Arts and Humanities Research Council, and the DCMS, the UK Government Department for Digital Culture, Media and Sport, under the joint call the AHRC Global Challenges Research Fund, GCRF, the acronym. The grant is an emergency grant for a highlight notice for proposals addressing impacts on cultural heritage resulting from natural disasters and climate change. This research is associated with a complementary project, surveying heritage buildings in Ahmedabad, India, empowering local action and skills for heritage conservation, which will be carried out with internal funding from Nottingham Trent University. It will develop training workshops at SEPT University in Ahmedabad, Gujarat, in the use of LiDAR technologies, so to embed those skills and capacities locally. The idea of today's public presentation is to tell you and engage you with what we are going to do during this research process, in the hope of creating positive synergies as we go along, instead of only exposing the results at the end, which we will do as well, I believe, in order to build connections for future collaborations right from the start. Today, we are going to have all our team members presenting the knowledge and expertise with which they are going to contribute to the project. I am going to quickly introduce them now and we'll say a bit more before each presentation. And if you bear with me for a second. First, we have Dr. Bernadette Devilat, our project's principal investigator and research fellow at the Center for Architecture, Urbanism and Global Heritage at Nottingham Trent University. Second, we have Professor Mohammed Gamal Abdelmunem, project co-investigator and director of the Center for Architecture, Urbanism and Global Heritage at Nottingham Trent University. We will then have a short break before going to Dr. Rohit Jigyasu's presentation. Rohit is also a project co-investigator and he's a project manager at the International Center for the Study of the Preservation and Restoration of Cultural Property, ICROM, in Rome, Italy. Our fourth presenter, also a project co-investigator, Dr. Jigna Desai, who is Executive Director of the Center for Heritage Conservation at the SEPT Research and Development Foundation in Ahmedabad, India. To close our series of presentations today, we will have Aditya Singh, representing our local project partner at the Hunashala Foundation based in Bhuj, Gujarat. At the Center for Architecture, Urbanism and Global Heritage at Nottingham Trent University, we are proud and honored to be working in collaboration with our international experts, Digna Desai, Rohit Jigyasu, and our local project partner, the Hunashala Foundation. Thank you for your generosity and for joining us in this endeavor. All right. So before we start with Bernadette's presentation, a few housekeeping notes. While you watch the presentations, you can post your questions and comments on the chat as we go along. Please put in your name first, and if you want, the place where you work or study, so we can know who you are and where you are to better understand the context of your question, of course. That's what I mean. I will do our best, or we will do our best to address your questions and comments in the round table at the end. The platform we are using, Microsoft Teams, streams the event with a delay of 20 seconds or sometimes more. So please be patient if there are any lags. While we transition from one screen to the other, you may see a black screen saying the live event will continue in a moment. That means give us a moment, please. We'll soon be with you. So let's get started in 1 minute.